Hello. I haven't done a video in a while, which is fine, of course, but I just got a free subscriber on my Substack, which made me want to. I like Substack. Oh, it's easy to operate for me, and I hate X, and I hate so many social media sites that are owned by billionaires, and the algorithms promote fear and hate and anger and just obscene way of we're communicating these days is obscene, and the people we listen to, like, they tell the truth and they have the information, and that's what the news is. Many of them are supported by the richest people in the country that want us to talk about trans people instead of inequality. They want us to talk about abortion instead of concentrated wealth. They want us to talk about football and fashion and how you look instead of democracy being corrupted into an oligarchy. I saw a representative from upstate New York, I think, from a poor area, a Hispanic guy, very smart, but he was talking about how it's the first time in our country's history that I think it's the top 1% own more than all the middle class, or maybe it's the top 10%. Anyway, it's concentrated wealth. What's happened since Reagan in 1980 is tax cuts for the rich called trickle down. And Republicans are famous for that, cutting taxes on the rich. And so since 1980, wealth has concentrated. The middle class is falling. And if you're even below the middle class, you're just trying to survive. And we don't want to talk about any of that. We want to talk about football and fashion and bullshit. And that's why we are where we are. It's our own fault. It's a democracy. We vote for what we want. And we voted to create an elite of billionaires. And I believe half of America has 3% of our wealth. So we want half of the people starving so they'll work cheap and they'll pay rent to the rich people. So you say you're a patriot, think deeply about what that means. I think it means caring about everybody. And if we're not going to walk the walk, then we should have talked the talk. All hat, no cattle. We love America, but we don't love the bottom 50%. People are struggling. Now, we've been sold a bill of goods where we want these giant houses, much too big for humans. We don't need that much. And resources, it's taken up too many resources to build them, to heat them, to cool them, to water the lawns. Our meat-based diet is taking up so much grain that could be used for food instead of feeding it to animals, so we can eat the animals instead, and that takes a lot of water. What does it take? Is it, I don't know, 50 gallons for every pound of hamburger? Maybe more than that. The Colorado River is drying up primarily because of agriculture, livestock agriculture, industrial size. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of reality. But I know what I believe we should do is simplify our lives, our desires, love each other better, love this earth better. The planet is coming for us because we've been destroying the planet. Hottest year ever last year. Until this year. Until next year. Keep burning fossil fuels. We act like it doesn't matter, or we act like we have no choice. You do have a choice. If you vote for candidates that promote mass transit and clean energy, but if you don't do that, I don't know how you can say you're a patriot. I don't see how you can say you could love God because God created this Eden, this paradise of a planet, and to destroy it is to disrespect God. So I want to be realistic. Uh, we have elected a guy that says, I'm going after my enemies, I'm going to weaponize the Justice Department, I'm coming after people, I want to be a dictator. And so many Americans said, that's okay with me. He also said he assaulted women, and that's the way it is. And a lot of Americans said, well, that's okay with me. Disrespected Mexicans, Black Americans, workers, Democrats, the press, the generals, the soldiers. He'll be the president. Yeah, our bad. Economics. Quit watching football so much. Quit worrying about fashion so much. Think about taxation. Think about property. I'm reading some good books on the 1780s, around the time the Constitution was written and adopted. Property. What is power? Remember this one book. What is power? Power is property. And the best distribution of property in the nation is going to create the best nation, where many people aren't beholding to a few that own all the apartments, own all the houses. We need a system where you can buy your apartment, like a lot of Europe and other countries, I guess. I don't know enough about it. But you buy your apartment and take care of it. And it's a nice apartment. It's not trash and it's not in a violent ghetto. We need to get rid of these ghettos. We created them and we can get rid of them. I remember being on a train going through Belgium and the Netherlands and seeing all these apartments and going, man, those look nice. And the people buy the apartments and they take care of them and their neighbors take care of them and they take care of each other. Now, I had a guy in Amsterdam when I told him I was getting a sandwich from him, and I said, I like your bike culture. I like all the bicycles and stuff like that. And he goes, yeah. He goes, in America, I like your, I think he said friendliness or something like that. He says, here in the Netherlands, we can live in the same apartment building for years and hardly ever speak. So that's sad. When the guy goes, Jesus, what's the greatest commandment? He goes, well, love God and love each other. That's pretty simple. Love God, love each other. I like that. Simple. How can you love each other if you're not friendly, caring? How can you love each other if you're greedy? How can you love each other if you promote billionaires and poverty? And loving each other is loving God. If God made us, and loving this planet and taking care of it is loving God. If God made this planet. So I just see a lot of false piety. False piety. The church has helped get the president elected. Unbelievable. But as I've told people, my mother was an awesome, sweet, kind, loving person from Lincoln, Nebraska. Whether Nixon was president and all his corruptions, or somebody else was president that was more moral and honorable. So if somebody's the leader that's immoral and dishonorable, you don't go there. I don't go there. If they're hateful and judgmental, don't go there. I don't want to go there. Be good people. be good-hearted. You know the way. We'll create a better person, a better land. I hope to be better, and I hope my city and my country and my world is better. Amen, brothers and sisters.